Hello and welcome to another teckwrapcraft YouTube video. My name is Maria Russell, and in today's video we are going to test the heat transfer vinyl glitter puff on our wood round signs. So I do have the two glitter puff here, which is the glitter white and the pink, as well as my wood round sign, which is about 16 inches, that we will be painting using some chalk paint. And these are the two vinyl that I'm using today. It's glitter puff white and the other one is glitter puff in icy pink. I really love the two colors, and I do have the new squeegee plus the chalk paint that we will be using to paint our wood round sign. Before painting the wood round sign, I'm wearing some disposable gloves, as well as protecting my surface with newspaper so that when I start painting this wood round sign, it will not spread all over the place. So I'm just using this chalk paint and I'm just spreading some color on the wood round sign. And as you can see, I'm starting to either transfer it on my paint roller or on the wood round sign itself, because I wanted for the color to spread out evenly. And even though I was spreading a lot of paint here, as you can see, since the wood round sign is very dry, you can still see a lot of spots here. So I would either use my hand, since it's covered by gloves, then I'm either using it, picking up color from the chalk paint and just spreading it on the wood round sign, and then using the paint roller to just even it out. And we will leave it to dry, and then for the next coat, I'll just use my fingers again to kind of spread the color, and then use the roller again to just spread the color evenly on the wood round sign. And for the second coat, you will notice that it looks really wet, and that's only because I washed my paint roller, which turned out okay since it dried quickly. So now that we have the wood round sign painted, we will go to Cricut Design Space. I have already downloaded my design, and all we have to do is cut the vinyl. As you can see on the screen, I used a guide here, and this circle is about 16 inches. At first, I thought I was going to cut the vinyl using a 12 by 24 mat, but then it turned out that I would be wasting a lot of vinyl. So I decided to just do it again and just spread it out evenly on a 12 by 12 mat. And that is what I'm going to do to start cutting the vinyl and save some space. So the first thing that we will be cutting here is the glitter puff white. So I'm just using the squeegee to spread it out evenly, and I measured it for about 10 inches by 12 inches, and I was just using my scissors there to cut the excess vinyl. I love using the new squeegee because it really spreads out the glitter perfectly on the mat. So this is the second one that we're cutting now, and then I will be using the pin weeding tool to weed out the vinyl. What I really love about teckwrapcraft vinyl is that they use high quality, and as soon as you start weeding them, you can just see that it weeds out like butter. And you can either use the pin pen tool or the new tools that they have on their site right now. I'm doing the second image here, and I would weed it out using the pin pen tool again. And then I'll start using my scissors to cut them out. Since my heat press is not very big, I will do it in sections. At first, I thought I was going to use my Cricut Auto Press, but then I decided to use the other heat press, which is, I know it's a smaller one, but then the puff vinyl requires more pressure, so I thought I would be using it and then do it in sections. I did follow the recommended heat pressing for using the glitter puff for 310 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 seconds. And even though I put a lot of pressure on this and used the recommended heat pressing, I did not get the vinyl to puff. I'm not sure if it's only because I was using the wood here, but then I still love how it turned out. I was just a bit disappointed that it didn't puff, and that's only because I think I used it on a wood round sign and not on a material. So even though this didn't puff, I was still very happy with how it turned out, and I decided to make a bow for the wood round sign using my Pro Bow Maker. I'm just showing you how to make the bow using the Pro Bow Maker. And I'm just twisting and turning and trying to even it out on both sides. And then I will be using a wire to create the bow. And then we will be attaching this to the wood round sign. I wanted to use these faux tulips that I have on my desk, so I decided to cut them using some wire cutter and then use my staple gun to staple them on the wood round. And then to finish the design, I will be using my glue gun to attach the bow I just made using the Pro Bow Maker. So I really love how this turned out, even though the puff vinyl didn't really puff, but I love how this turned out and I think it's really cute. I know the puff vinyl is made for fabric only, but then sometimes I want to test materials out just to see how a project will turn out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have any questions, please leave us a comment down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as it helps the channel and we would so appreciate it. Thank you so much again for joining us today and happy crafting!